Guys, hello people, welcome back to my channel. It's Dr. B again. Dr. B on the beat. Anyways, I want to say thank you to all of you that have subscribed to my channel, and if today is your first time, you are welcome. So I just want to encourage you guys to please subscribe to my channel. If today is your first time or you have just been watching my videos and passing, stop passing or subscribe. And subscription is actually free. You don't have to pay anything. Nobody's charging you anything. So just click on the red subscribe icon below this video and you become a part of this family. So today I'm going to be giving you people gist on how the old journey started. How the journey of becoming a medical doctor started. Now, you're a Niger Pekin. I trust you. You like gist. So, want to hear your story? Come along with me in this video. All right. But this is what I'm going to be stopping this video. So, guys, I don't know for you, I know some people have even before their mother conceived them, they already knew what they wanted to study and all of that. I beg, mine wasn't like that though. Some people say, oh, since I was 5 years old I already had the dream of becoming a doctor. Sorry, nah, I didn't have that dream. I didn't even know what it means to be a doctor. So unlike some of us, we had to, people had to put the idea into our mind for us to even think it, So all the while in secondary school, my dream was actually to become an engineer. I don't know where that idea came from, but I just felt it was cool to be like a female engineer, especially in the midst of male engineers. So it was more like, you're going to stand out, you're going to do this, you're going to do that. I never even know that there were already plenty women in the field of engineering at that time, but it just felt so good, like that engineering is good. And I think another thing that attracted me to engineering was my love for mathematics. Oh my god, I loved maths. It was like my strong point. I was like, this my love of maths must not waste though. So I think that was one thing that was giving me that idea of, engineering would be a good place. This, you love physics, you love maths, you will do well. So that was it. So until SS2 second term, in short, third term safe, I wanted to be an engineer. So tell you guys how serious I was for your vocational subject, where people were choosing home management, food and nutrition, agric, and a whole lot of that. Guess what this babe actually chose? Shocker, applied electricity. Because I was like, I didn't go to technical drawing because I think at that time we just started technical drawing in my school. So I just felt like I can't go and be the only student in the whole class. Like, okay, what if I was just worried that, okay, since applied electricity was already established, and that, okay, let me just join applied electricity. It was just to give me this feeling of engineer in the making. Okay, and sincerely, I actually loved it, and I was enjoying it, and I was having a lot of fun. But then SS3 third term came, and we're already having the whole idea of, oh my god, I'm entering SS3, school will be over next year, and this is the whole excitement. So I went to actually see my geography teacher with talk. So it was during one of our discussions that he now asked me that what course do I want to study, and I told him engineering. And then somehow he suggested medicine to me, and then sold the idea to me, and then I was convinced. And then I was like, okay, I don't think medicine is bad. Let's see how it goes. And that was it. Though it pained me because I never believed that I wasn't going to write maths in my jams. So but then I knew that I had to, when I found out that to become a doctor you don't really need mathematics like that in your jam. It was painful, but then I had to, so I just did it. And so it happened that I actually had very good scores in my WAEC, in my JAMB, and I did so well in my WAEC. So it was easy for me to get into UI on merit to study medicine. And so that was how the journey started. Now, getting to UI, it was a whole new experience. Why? Because going to UI was actually my first time in Ibadan. So, and again, to make the whole thing it was so funny that I was the only one in my entire class that was studying medicine in UI that year. So I didn't have anybody that I can say, okay, I know this one from somewhere. They was like, hey, welcome to a new environment. You get it? So it was later in the semester that I now met some other persons from my school that were in other departments. So initially when I got there, I don't sabi anybody, I don't know anybody. So I just knew that, babe, you're on your own and you better find a way to help yourself and all of that. And 100 level, we did more of physics, chemistry, zoology, more like secondary school subjects. So it wasn't so tough, but then we shall had to read and pass the exam and then enter, and then finally 200 level came. And so we now started the medicine, now started basic medical sciences and all that. And so this is it. 3 years post school, I would say it was actually tough spending 7 years in one place, having to study, having to do a lot of things, and it was tough. Every exam was major. There was no exam that was actually cheap. Now I look back and I'll say my part 1 is the cheapest exam I've written, but then part 1 was crazy, because it was the determining factor to whether you're going to cross to UCH or you were going to stay back in UI and repeat a year or take the course for another year or something. So it was a very major one, because if you don't pass, everybody we will know that you did not pass, because they're going to be staying back in UI. So everybody just wants to pass and move, and then it was actually tough for us. But now looking back, when we got to clinical school, we had tougher exams. But then looking back, I'll say I don't actually regret making that decision, choosing this path, because I would say, irrespective of the Nigerian situation, I think it's rewarding. I don't know, I didn't have so many big dreams before I got into med school, but now I think with that exposure that I got from school, I've been able to picture myself in some places that I would never have done that if I didn't study medicine. So there's still a lot ahead of me, because I've never started residency. I'm still going to do residency, and the journey is still it's still far in a way. But then looking back at this for the past 10 years, going through school and practicing since I left school, I actually think that it's an amazing, and just like they say, is a noble profession. And if you actually put your heart to it, I don't think it's a bad choice, especially if you're somebody that naturally you're compassionate, you're caring, you love to care for people, and you're just drawn towards helping people. I think medicine is actually a good place for you. But then, man, no lie, let me not lie to you. You go read though. You gas to no book. You have to actually read a lot, because there's so much information that you have to accumulate and store inside your brain, to actually get through the system, because you practically have to know. They expect you to know so much, and you have to be able to meet up to that demand to actually become a doctor. But then this is all the gist that I've got for you. There will still be time for us to stay more, like I'm still going to talk about what my med school experience was. I'm still going to share with you guys one of these days. But this is where I'm going to be stopping this video today. So guys, see you guys in my next video. Please do subscribe and also like this video. All right, see you guys. Bye.